The difference in having a game manager and a game changer from Jared Goff to Matthew Stafford, you just saw it. You just saw why the Rams went out and got Matthew Stafford and gave rid of Jared Goff. You saw why. You saw the difference in the two quarterbacks in playoff games and in the regular season. You saw the difference. I don't need to explain it. I'd like to welcome you guys to the JDW Sports Talk Show, where every fan is welcome. And today we're going to be talking about the divisional matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams. In a game where it really looked like the Rams just had it, lost it, and then just picked it right back up and ended the game on a last drive. Two big passes to Cooper Kupp from Matthew Stafford. Make some huge plays. So let's dive into the game a little bit. So the first quarter, Tom Brady just struggling. This Buccaneers team just struggling to get on board. They really struggled until like the fourth quarter, and towards the end of the third, they really struggled throughout the most of the game. And this Rams team took advantage in the beginning of the game. They go up 10-0, 17-3, or no, was it 10-3 and then 17-3? Then they kick the field goal at the end of the half, and then they still find a way to score a touchdown. In the first, in their first drive in the second half. Rams team looked amazing today. They definitely had their downfalls. They definitely had some things they need to work out before next week when they play the Niners. Now, the Rams did turn the ball over a lot. If you turn the ball over a lot next week when you play the San Francisco 49ers, then you are going to struggle. You're not going to get it done. The Niners will make you pay. Usually Tom Brady makes you pay. But it was just one of those weird games where, it was a little too late. But it really wasn't. It really wasn't. They make the comeback. Everyone's like, oh, Tom Brady. Oh, what else? Who would have known? We all knew when the game was 10-0, Tom Brady was going to conduct a magical comeback in the fourth. No matter how many points it was. If you're not up by 35 points when the fourth quarter starts, and you have Tom Brady on the other side in the playoffs, you don't get comfortable. You keep your foot on the gas. You never take your foot off the gas when you're playing Tom Brady in the playoffs. Never. Not in general, you don't. So the Rams did that. They had a lot of turnovers, and they almost severely paid. They were lucky that they didn't lose this game, that Tom Brady missed an open Scotty Miller. I mean, luck, don't really believe in luck, everything happens for a reason. That Rams pass rush was in Tom Brady's head. And Tom Brady, and in the call of Mike Evans, it sucks. I get it. I get that the Bucs wanted the first down. I get it. You're going to commit the defense is going to commit a penalty like that, you should get the first down. But that's the rules, man. The ball already hit the ground. The hit happened after the ball already hit the ground. The ball, the play was already dead. So it was just enforced when the Rams got the ball. Kind of stinks, but it is what it is. That could have been a huge penalty that changed the game in a much different way. So, like I mentioned earlier in the video, that is different. That is the difference between having Matthew Stafford and Jared Goff. Jared Goff definitely has moments. Definitely did. I'm not saying Jared Goff is, I'm not saying he's absolutely terrible, but he's not good. He's not trash. Very bottom of the line mediocre. Matthew Stafford, total opposite. One of the top QBs in the game. One of the top QBs in the game. He can make every throw on the field. He can make any throw anywhere. He has proven to throw on the run pretty well. Matthew Stafford was the reason why they won this game. Almost the reason why they lost, but the reason why they won. Last drive of the game. You go for the big play, Cooper Kupp. You get to your own 44-yard line or something. And then the next play you cork it, and you cork it down to Cooper Kupp, down to like the 11, 12-yard line. Yeah, that's big. It's big. It shows that, even though he made the mistakes, he put the mistakes behind him. Jared Goff, it would have been a little different. You'd probably be going to overtime. Tom Brady would get the chance to end the game. You give Tom Brady a chance to end the game in overtime, in the playoffs, chances are 99% of the time he's going to end the game and you're going to be going home. I'm happy that the Rams didn't play conservative. I posted on Twitter. If you'd like to go see it, go check it out. Link is in channel tags, channel links. Post on Twitter. Rams cannot get conservative here. They have to go for the win. You do not want to go into overtime with Brady. You do not. That's the last thing you want to do, especially in the playoffs. And they got aggressive. At first, when they did that little QB draw, I'm like, what are you doing? You almost just gave the ball to Brady with, 40 seconds left in the game, 30-yard line. Tampa Bay would have put the game away. Almost dead. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, but didn't. That was very questionable. Other than that, what an amazing, amazing drive by Stafford, McVay. People are going to overlook that kick by Matt Gay. Everyone's going to talk about, the two plays that got him into position. Don't get me wrong. Those plays are absolutely gorgeous. They're amazing. They set up the game-winning field goal, for crying out loud. But you know how difficult it is to make that kind of kick? That loud. Some of the best athletes, strongest athletes in the world running at you in the playoffs against Tom Brady. Not at home. It's incredible. That kick was amazing. No kick is guaranteed, as you guys know. No kick is guaranteed. And the Rams definitely did leave some points on the board here. There were times they were in the red zone and they could have capitalized. They fell one on the 1 yard line, I believe. Yeah. So that almost cost them there. Really almost did. Those little mistakes may not seem big at the moment, but later on, those little mistakes become the reason why you lose. They become the big reasons at the end. Little mistakes become big reasons. Big causes. Just how the game of football works. Especially when you're playing against Tom Brady. Just surprised that Tom Brady didn't take more advantage of the turnovers. But the Rams, they better be prepared for next week. That Niners team is decent. Their defense is scary. It may be a very, very low-scoring NFC championship. It could be a very high-scoring one. But I guess we'll see. Maybe the Rams absolutely blow out the Niners. Maybe they don't. Maybe the Niners find a way to get to the Super Bowl. It is a divisional rival matchup. You guys let me know what you think of this. I thought this was insane. I really enjoyed this game. This was an amazing game. 5 out of 5 stars for me. Thank you for tuning in to the JDW Sports Talk Show, where every fan is welcome. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Hope you all have enjoyed football this year. It has been amazing. Can't believe it's almost over. But there is football content coming out. There is draft content on its way. All that draft content will be coming out. There's going to be a new series that I'm going to be announcing soon. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you like, subscribe, put the post notification bell on so you don't miss any of that. Catch y'all later. Peace out.